Producer is asking me to squeeze it, get it
Squeeze
all.
who, me or who?
I mean, squeeze the info. Make sure that everything is squeezed out of him. There is this thing out there. I want to say it's a stereotype because look, we've had enough where people convert from secular to Christianity, and all of a sudden they say, "Don't even play my old songs again."
Okay.
I'll give you a typical example, like Lord Kenya. Lord Kenya wasn't really putting out any bad stuff out there. I remember his song Sikaba, Driver Susuko. All of these were motivational songs. Driver Susuko. I mean, how do you ask us not to play such a song?
Yeah.
For a man of God, when producing songs like this, in fact, no, you see, the title itself, it's self-explanatory. Right, it's self-explanatory. Adult music.
Why did you go there?
No, it's it's no child's play. It's not for children. It's for adults.
Yeah.
You know, and when such songs come to you, what comes to your mind?
You mean in the past? I can tell you.
Even now.
Oh, even now, I should be very honest with you.
Okay.
Even now, there are some songs I may not produce again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
I mean, songs that, I'm not talking about adult music and its content. You
Right.
know? I'm talking about, I know some songs that, and usually when I'm recording, I don't really pay attention in the past to the lyrics and all that. By the time I'm mixing, I'm like, hey, Charlie, so all these ones. I remember there's one I was mixing and I couldn't just open the volume because my mom was just...
Oh, man, so rest in peace.
Yeah. So I was, but if you ask me now, I'm pretty careful what I record. That's not to say I don't record secular music because I don't have a problem with secular music. What I have a problem with is worldly. What is not, there's
a difference.
A huge difference.
Right.
All right. Secular is what is not around the church or in the church.
Right.
Worldly is what God frowns on. I mean, you sitting here right now, you are doing a secular job. All right.
Okay.
Somebody, let's say the doctor is doing a secular job.
So it doesn't matter who comes to him.
Even with some lawyers. Right. Some lawyers. I mean, they even defend criminals and all that. And it's a secular
They know
job.
very well
they know that this one,
he kill him.
Because
he's doing his job.
Yeah.
But wait, though. So a doctor.
Yeah.
You are treating Muslims. You are treating criminals. You are treating Christians.
Everybody. And
someone is rushed to the hospital with some stuff that you know that this one they're even in your church. You would accept. But you have to take care of the person. Make sure it's well. So how different is it from you producing?
Pretty same. I tell people that every time that what I do as a producer and what the doctor does, we are doing the same job. Just that, like I said, I will be very careful to choose a kind of songs to produce today.
Yeah.
Why? Because there are some lyrics that will not help society. Once is about let's pull guns, let's go and fight. Go and do this. Saying we'll kill you. No, I will never produce such music.
What about Fetchy?
You have to be able to, define it properly.
That's a Fetchy. Okay, wait. If it were to be today, will you still record adult music?
No, I would have. Yes. But you see, everybody who works with me knows that I get into your lyrics. And I make sure that we, as a matter of fact, get something out there that will be pretty good for both the young ones and the old ones as well. And so even now, we may have done a good production, maybe lyrics-wise. Charlie, can you chat some things? So
do you tell the musicians?
I do that a lot.
Don't they get offended?
Oh no, I think that because of my position also, they understand that, listen, we're working with him and he, wants to be part of this pretty much. So let's allow some of the inputs he brings. And usually my inputs are not, don't do secular, I will just make sure that your lyrics and then your even with your your ability to sing and all that, I really play a major role in that. And so we get a perfect production till now. And to date, I still record secular music. I do.
If you're telling them, oh, bruh, has anyone opposed or...
No. I mean, like I said, you know my...
Let me give you an example. Somebody like Daddy Lumba.
Yeah.
You've worked with Daddy Lumba. You
yeah.
recorded Daddy... I think you've done about 2 or 3 songs for Lumba, right?
No, 8 songs.
8 songs. Okay. For Almighty Lumba.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I mean, I work with, even till now, I work with Daddy Lumba.
Uh-huh.
And I know, sometimes even before we go on stage,
Yeah.
we share ideas. Sometimes on the phone, he's telling me this, that. And sometimes I want to say something, but, hey, Charlie, Daddy. Daddy.
I know, right?
But, I mean, he's a very easygoing individual, very nice person. But looking at him, well, sometimes don't you get scared telling him what to do?
Not exactly. Not at all, sorry. And guess what? As we speak, we're doing a production, me and Lumba.
As we speak?
Yeah, as we speak right now. We're doing some awesome production.
Yeah, he's been telling me he's coming out with some great songs.
I mean...
he keeps pulling it back. And what are you saying? One thing I like about him...
I believe that this is going to be like, when you say timeless, Lumba has timeless songs. But this very production we're doing we're inculcating the old and the new vibe, what the new kids are doing, and so you'll be so surprised at some of the songs that will come out. Yeah, so lyrics wise, I really suggest to you that, listen, I think we should do it this way. And no matter the artist I'm dealing with, I need to bring, you see, the truth is that you're working with a producer, not a beat player.
Okay.
And I always tell people, work with a producer, somebody who understands the terrain,
music,
somebody who knows, what the kind of piano to play here, the kind of kick to use.
Right.
Not anybody who just plays beats and wants to. Otherwise, they can't take you far.
Right.
All they will do for you is just play the beat for you, and then you will decide on what to do with a song. Yeah. So
05488411039. That's the WhatsApp number. On Facebook, we are live. We live on Facebook yet? We're live on Facebook, and on X, we are streaming it live at Hitz 1039 FM. Mr. David Kojochi is my special guest, popularly known as Kaywa, and we are having a discussion. Guys, what is that one thing you want to know about him? Something that you've never heard him say. Today, we want to find out. Only things he's never said anywhere. I'm not going to ask him the color of his pants. I'm not sure you apart from your wife, you tell anyone
no.
about that. So you're talking about the songs. Which other song do you regret working on?
No, I don't regret working on any kind of song I produced.
At all.
However, I wish I could improve it. So,
for example,
I mean, I out of my head, it may not come immediately, but there's some songs I've produced that I go back and say, wow, I could have done this.
Okay.
I could have added this. I could have added this, both lyrically and then in terms of producing as music, So yeah, I don't regret producing any song I have done.
At all.
You can talk about the Jennifer Lomotes and the rest. Yeah, at all.
Speaking of Jennifer Lomote,
yeah,
you picked Curl songs from a competition, and
exactly.
You decided to produce him. Then you brought Sarkodie on. One thing I've noticed with you and Sarkodie is that almost every Kaywa banger, Sarkodie is on there.
Of course.
Is it so easy getting him?
No, I think
as Kaywa.
No, not at all, and I don't take it lightly. I think that, I mean, I've been in this industry way before he came. Number 2, far older than him. Number 3, I mean, a lot of things, but I revere and respect him a lot for what he's attained and achieved. And so for me, anytime I'm working with anybody, I look at that. I don't care what I have attained. All I care about is a very good and long-lasting relationship with the person. And so, yeah, I go through the same procedure. I make sure that whatever he requires, I mean, at least I can do it all. But to at least put, I mean, for relationship sake and also for respect's sake, I balance it. And so it was not easy, like easy getting Sarkodie. I remember I gave him Whistle.
Right.
Whistle was the first song I gave to Sarkodie.
Oh, so it wasn't Jennifer
Not
Lomotey.
Jennifer Lomotey at all. And when I gave him Whistle, it took a while for him to come and record.
Which one is Whistle? Is it trumpet or whistle?
No, there's Whistle and
And
there's
there's
trumpet.
trumpet.
Okay, Whistle was his second song he released. So when I gave it to him, the day he came to record, he had even lost his voice. But I realized that it was not his vibe. But he had to do that because he respected me. And so when he came and he did that, I played Jennifer Lomotey. He was like, oh, NK.
No,
Then I said, oh, well, you want to do this? I said, oh, Charlie, I wish I could. So I gave him the beat. He just drove and went around and came back and said, listen,
he was just
ready.
feeling the vibe.
Let's go. You know. So
So he didn't even go home.
No. He came back doing it
Like some 5 minutes.
and nailed it.
Wow.
And nailed it.
Sarkodie, wow.
Yeah, and nailed it. So he brought all the Jennifer Lomotey, all those things. Yeah. And so we named the song Jennifer Lomotey.
Just because he named it with that first line in the
The
rap.
song had Crazy Baby, all
I
those
know, but what
things.
was the working title for the song?
I think it was Crazy Baby.
That was the original.
The original, yes.
Okay.
But after Sarkodie's rap, Jennifer Lomotey, I said, no, I hold on, bet you I didn't cry.
Again, that was the only time Jennifer Lomotey was mentioned in the song.
Exactly.
And you used it. And then came the controversy around it. What is the real truth around that story?
No, the truth is that,
The Confanochi, the Jamana Bonibia.
after Sarkodie said that in the song, I think that immediately I was like, this thing, is it true or not? Some people said it's a myth. Some said it happened. And usually you're able to thrive or trend on these things. And so we said, let's leave it. I mean, we had no idea that,
Some people will be
in just a
offended.
matter of time, some people will be calling and saying, pull it down and all that. And so, they called.
What did you do?
Initially, I was worried because if you know me, I am a peaceful man.
Sometimes. Not all the
So
time.
when that came up, I was like, wow, what do we do? And so I phoned Sarkodie. He said, and the thing is not like it is, so let's leave it. It's a nice, beautiful song. And I still was like, no, Charlie.
When you sing that thing, you go your way, it will be we way.
So guess what? We had meetings. We had meetings with our lawyers and then the chiefs and all that in a certain hotel. I think around East Legon. And the conclusion was that pull it down. And we said it's difficult to pull this down because it's gone
Already.
And so
It
they
had
said,
blown up,
I'm telling you. So they said we should go and redo it and then change that.
that line.
And so we did it. There's a version that.
Oh, really?
Krobo vibe was not there.
And then I maintain that.
Oh, it's there. So I think we're about to put that in. And then I spoke with Sarkodie again, like, Charlie, anyway, it will distort the
vibe.
The vibe. If you're not careful, so the best thing to do is rather when the artist goes on radio, he can talk about it, so that we demystify or we make sure we take away that whole conversation. And I think that's what we try to do until and usually when you start doing that, you kill the vibes more. But the song had gone already.
Right. Okay, I want to stay around Kel songs.
Yeah.
You released Trumpet, Whistle, Jennifer Lomotey.
Yeah.
Then came the song with Ebony. I think that was about the last release you did.
No,
around that period.
No, then Trumpet.
No, I had already mentioned Trumpet. I'm talking about with the releases.
No, there were about there were two more. There was what do you call my baby? Some other one.
Okay, and then Feeling.
And Feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So these songs came out. Lobby. Lobby came. Right. And then Jennifer Lomotey. How did he exit your label?
What happened? I think that at that time we had,
because he was like the golden boy of the label at the time.
I'm sure. Okay, so I think this is what happened. Actually, I think it was the other artists that had come in.
Charlie, hold on. Bradash, next time we need a Bible. Whoever comes here, he has to swear before we start. Yeah. Because you have to promise to tell the truth. The only truth.
Are you a judge?
Yes. Because questions have started coming in on Facebook. 054-884-1039. I'm sure questions are coming on WhatsApp, right? Okay. So you promise to tell the whole truth. You put your hand on your chest and you hold the Bible and then you swear.
No,
you always holding the Bible.
So
you have no.
The farthest I can do is to say that I can answer this.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah. So other artists had come in, and then of course it will bring the attention on him a little bit down. And I don't know whether it was on our part, on his part. We may have not, for want of a better word, spoken to him more about the fact that,
you're bringing in some people.
It's not only you again, so you have to. But
when he started, so he was the first artist on the label.
Pretty first artist on the label. I mean, pretty, because I done Keche and other,
right.
So, I mean, yeah. So I'm trying to really get what really, really happened. But let's say he just exited.
But how would he exit?
No.
Again, he was like your precious stone at the time. And
if you know me pretty well, I work like God. Let me explain. God will give you everything, will give you your will, and stay behind. And make sure that anytime you need him, you will bring yourself. You see, because he loves that. He loves you to choose him, not to have to choose him. There are two ways about this. Choose him as in there's no other option. But have to choose him also means that, let me say, there are other options that, you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, he left because I think that, there were maybe other opportunities out there, yeah. And then it was on a good note. There were back and forths. I remember he had an issue with even the artists on the label and all that. Yeah,
because I want to get there, but I'm much more concerned about a man who had been married and loves his wife.
Yeah,
wife is giving you children, and all of a sudden you bring in more girls. Your wife will go like, Again, if you love your wife, why would you want to bring in more girls? You claim you are a man of God. Oh, you don't do this. Oh, you don't fornicate. All of a sudden, you've become a philanderer. You have like 2 or 3 more, and they come in and the whole place. Yeah, they are wife. You feel like.
But this is your comparison. You are not doing. This one is way.
Yeah, but if he's
different.
No, because he was giving you hits. I know that for a label owner. If he's not giving you what you require, then you start looking elsewhere. So why did you choose to bring in more?
So let me give you an example. Let's say that you as Andy Dosty working for Hitz FM. I don't think that Hitz FM is just looking at you hosting this particular show. They may always have a backup.
Right.
Because Andy Dosty is human. There may be times that he may not be too strong. And we may need somebody to sit in for him.
Right.
So that is accepted. That should be done every time in every setup.
Right.
So, and on a label too, I'm not sure there's any record label that says that I'm signing just you, this artist, and nobody else comes on the label again. So that should also be very clear. And I believe that when the artist also came in, I believe that there was a conversation to that extent, Yeah, but you see the feeling, once you're in there and then you're feeling that, the attention is not on me, the pressure, and usually the fans will cause this. Not only the fans, but media personalities as well. They will tell you, leave him, Charlie, he's wasting your time. I mean, now they are projecting other artists and the fans as well. So all these things come to play. And so, like I said, when he wanted to leave, I didn't say anything. In fact, his exit was not communicated.
Really?
Yeah, it was not.
Was he not on any contract?
No, he was.
So how would he leave without exiting?
So, like I've said,
or had it elapsed?
No. I think it was almost elapsing.
Okay.
And then there was a conversation for somebody else to pick him up and all that. So let's just say that he went into working with that person earlier than
while he was
the
with you.
set time. Yes, I'm saying this because now, as I speak with you right now, he's back with me. He's one faithful guy right now.
No, I know, because he was with me about a week or two ago. He was right here with me.
Okay.
Brought me his new stuff, and I like it. And he's a super talent. That boy.
He's a gift.
Yeah.
He's a gift.
So what? He's back with you now.
Back. He came apologizing, and I said, "Listen, we all make mistakes. So yeah. We are close.
So is he back on highly spiritual?
No, he's even more. I always say this: anybody who's affiliated with highly spiritual, both working on the label and outside the label, we have a very strong bonding. So we have
Jimmy Pay, I'm the only person that works with you that the bond is not that strong.
What?
That if I need you, when Kaywa starts stammering, no one was like, they can't give you an excuse. Hey, Kaywa.
What?
Oh no. So what, you forgiving him?
Wait. I'm a son of God, a child of God for that matter, forget man of God.
So what does he do? He goes to the church, sweep there and collect
No.
As part of his punishment?
No.
Or 2 extra collection?
No. We hang around. He comes to my home. We are very, very close. Yeah. He comes to church, he sings in church and all that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What's the possibility he won't repeat it?
There's a high tendency that we always go back to our mistakes. We do that to God every time. Last one. But the next moment you find yourself doing it. It's normal. So for me, I forgive you before you start. In the process, I forgive you.
Were you hurt when you left?
Pretty much, because I really loved him. No, put everything aside. Really, really loved him. So, yeah, so.
Why, if you loved him that much, why is it that at a point he was going to even men of God, asking people that you respected and revered, yet you were quite hard at the beginning. You didn't really open up to him, because I remember very well.
You mean when he left?
Yeah. Because he was trying to come back.
No, you see, there are some people you have to forgive. Bring them close. And there are some you have to forgive from a distance, sorry. And then you check them. And then whilst you find out that they pass the mark to be able to bring them back to you, then you do that. And so that's me. I am one who, listen, I can be with you today. You can be doing stuff behind me. I know. I can know by the spirit. I can know by physical. But I won't say anything about it. I just wait for the right time. So that's how I pray.
Are you some superhuman or something?
No, I'm not. I'm no superhuman. I am a human being.
Then which one is wait for the right time? Like
No. I always make sure that I always say vindication is in the womb of time. There has not been any time that I would want to explain myself too much concerning a certain situation. I've had serious situations on the label that when you want to explain yourself, there are people who have made up their minds already. And they don't care whether you have the truth. They still will stand by and for more. So I may have to give you, for want of a better word, the information, what I know, and leave it there.
Okay. When you mentioned that Kel Songs, when he was there, you brought in some artists. Who were they?
Drew, Creamy, Kinmaga, Rachel.
Okay, I remember that team. Yeah, you brought in about 6 or 7 of them. Wasn't that risky?
The risky was, or is still an understatement. It was dangerous. And people, I have people, even you, will come and say, Charlie, because I took it from this standpoint. I always stand for helping people. It was very difficult getting into this industry as a producer. I had a very, very tough time, working with artists and getting hit songs. It was not easy. But when I got into this industry, I said I will not let anybody, especially talented people, go through the same tangent. So first thing I did was that I made sure I got talented producers, and then I taught them, made sure they became good, so that we will have not just always a few, but a lot of good producers out there. And on record, you can search, you can look for it. You will know that I am, if not the only person, I'm one of the people who have trained a lot of hit or top producers out there and who are making a lot of waves. You can check. I mean, over 10, more than 10, I'm talking about hit producers, top producers. You get what I'm saying?
You want to mention some of them?
Oh, I mean, they all know. Killbeat is one, and he still will call you and then ask for ideas and all that.
Killbeat?
Yeah. Yes.
I remember that Beat God.
Yeah.
Who else?
Street Beat.
Oh, Street Beat is one of your boys.
Yeah,
okay.
Ephraim Beats.
Ephraim.
Sam Snay.
Okay.
And the list is countless. I mean, then
are these people? Were they people who had already? Okay, did they know the thing that before coming to you, or did they start from scratch?
So someone like Killbeat was a producer already, producing good and all that. But there were times that he would go like, "No, brah, me, I want to go." Yes. So there were times he'll spend time with me, even mixing ideas and all that. So but there are some which they actually took it from scratch, street beats from scratch. Some Snake came with a little idea, but pushed them to. So a lot of them, Ephraim, that Beat God also had a great idea. I mean, he was very good as a producer.
That boy is a monster.
I tell you.
Right. How did you discover Mr. Drew? I knew him as a dancer.
Yeah.
Rachel Blue from nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Kimaga, same. Mm-hmm. I didn't know him from nowhere. Mm-hmm. Who else didn't I know? Yeah, Beck, same. I mean, I think Creamy, I knew him from Kumasi.
Yeah.
Young kid, but very talented.
Mm-hmm.
How did you pick all of them?
No, I like I said, I don't only do that. I do that with people like you. Don't take yourself out. Already.
But where I sit there, I have to take myself out.
Because I don't just choose my artists. I talk to you about it first. There are people like Ashes I talk to. There are people like Coca.
Right.
Coca. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember he was instrumental with
pretty
those
instrumental.
Yeah,
I mean, pretty instrumental. Coca was like, very, very good. He really, really helped the label. Greg. Another. Yeah, Greg. Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
Yeah. Frank.
Frank Ejekum.
Yes. They all played major roles in, and then as we speak right now, Vivian.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
Vivian. So they all played major roles in making this a success. So I don't just get up and choose anybody.
What did you see?
No, so for Mr. Drew, I saw a performer. He didn't have the best vocal I mean, he tried, but he had something. But I just knew that he had something that when he's able to merge both, he will be a superstar. And then when we took him up, that's where we are right now. Yeah.
Because with that boy who...
No, he's very talented.
What a talent,
yeah, he's
Mr. Drew.
Also, yes. Yeah.
And yet...
even now, his vocal performance has really improved.
Right.
I'd listened to him a lot. Yeah, so...
I'm going to take them one by one.
Mm-hmm.
So let me start with Mr. Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, he came in. I remember his "Give Me a Love,"
Mm-hmm.
beautiful song.
Yeah.
I think that was the first banger.
Yes. I produced it. Yeah.
I loved that song so much. I still do. Yeah. 7 people.
Yeah.
And okay, let's start with Mr. Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how was his performance on the label?
Pretty much good. In fact, Drew had hit songs. us on the label. He played shows, yeah. So, I mean, he was very successful. And Drew didn't just exit the label. He left when his time was up.
Oh, really? He stayed till the... Oh, wow, that's cool. That was cool.
Yeah.
Okay, then came Creamy.
Yeah, same. I mean, very talented. Yeah, he stayed till his time was up, and then he had to leave.
You had issues with Yalberg.
Yeah, Yalbeck, of course. We went through it, but he also came back to say sorry. He didn't just come.
Why haven't you accepted him yet?
Long time I have. Oh, we talk. He calls me.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. We talk. He calls me, Bragg, I want to do this. What should I
think when
do?
he was on the label, he had, again, he made just one hit.
Yalbeck had two? Yeah.
One. Yalbeck had one hit.
One, eh?
And then he remixed it later on with Kelvin Boy and Miss V or something like.
Yeah. He left early.
Don't you think you were unfair to them?
By giving them at least one hit.
Yes.
At least one.
Yeah.
Sure. Some people try and they don't get one hit safe. Some people try 6 years, 7 years.
Why? Okay, what seemed to be the problem?
I think that, like I said, the approach I used, if you ask me now, I won't use, okay? And I told you the approach was that I had made producers successful. And so I said, I can use the same style to get young, talented artists, to put them where, we can also say that, listen, they've been successful. But listen, I knew this involved financial whatever, but the extent to which I had to go into it with a lot of financial Charlie. So I you can say that I didn't really look into it properly. Yeah, but the point is that I'm one who does not give up. If I would do anything and everything, I remember when I told, now I remember. So the plan was to get all of them on one song so that when the song blows, at least they're standing somewhere. And so whilst we're introducing other songs for them, it will be easy. We had issues with the video. The video was messed up. I mean, many things came up, and so we were not successful with that particular song. So we had to move into individual artists. So the plan had changed. We were not really financially sound, but we had to do everything possible, to do all the artists. And they were even thinking it was going to be difficult. But listen, we did for all the artists about 3 or 4 songs, videos and promotion. It was not easy. You get me? And be fine. I try.
I'm asking because it may be tiring or stressful when you are on a label and here we are, all of a sudden Kaywa blows up. Charlie, Kaywa come meet me for here.
Yeah.
I'm talented than him. Why is it that our boss is not looking at me? Look, it becomes stressful.
It's a reason for which I would not advise anybody to go on the same tangent I went. Trust me.
But recently you went again picking some...
Wonderful.
You've come up with another team of talented young boys. Daddy Bosco's son is one of them. Some Joy Verse.
Yeah, there are two. Yeah, 2.
What's still one?
Maybe two. We are 2. We are 2.
All of these. What?
7? Yeah, 2.
Okay, so from 7, that's 7. What did you get? What can you say, or what is that one thing you can lay a finger on that through that 7 artists, those 7 artists, those 7 talents are signed? This is that thing. One thing I derived or. I can say this is my achievement.
Beautiful question. When I sit and I cross my leg in my house and then I hear their songs on radio, TV, the making waves, I go like, this is success. Because if I had not picked them from anywhere and then pushed them to a certain level that they can also continue from there, trust me, they may not have been where they are today. So for me, that's success. And so I don't see failure here. I only see the label putting in a very strong effort to bring them to where they are. Yeah.
Of all these talents, which one is the most successful?
there's Creamy. There's Drew. There is Last Mate. There is.
No, so another.
Another case.
I'll get to him.
Let's kill songs.
Okay.
Yeah. So they pretty much have done well.
Is there any of them you see as a failure?
No.
You're just being modest, aren't you?
No. We see you, Andy. We are what they. And then you see, let's not draw into conclusions where it may be the beginning of the. You may be at the point where you're actually beginning. You see, so and we love to compare a lot, but unfortunately, comparison does not bring you results. You see, we don't compete because we are complete. There's look at yourself, and that's why I say for myself every time. I don't look at what somebody has and then cry over what they have, or go and worry God over what they have. God, I could have had this, I don't have it. No. All I believe is that if God has been able to do this for this one, my time is coming. Actually, my time is near. You get what I'm saying? So I'm one who, I don't talk about failures a lot, because failure is only when you don't have the proclivity and the capacity to get into that same angle again. That's for me is failure. But whilst you have the opportunity, forget failure.
Okay, you let them go. I think one artist who was very promising, but you couldn't really hold on to, was Kimaga. Why?
No, I'm not. Yes, you see, I just knew he had too much talent, and so he needed somebody to put in strong financial support to take him to the level he's got to get to. So somebody came in to say that, listen, I want Skin Maga. And so he actually brought the person in. And so I said, listen, I said, Ken, let's just go for it. And so we agreed, and then Maga went to this person. You get me? Yeah. So it's not like, I could not do anything for him. At a certain time that he had to go, he was signed to another label. Let's say that, yeah.
Some messages for you. Infinity Johnson says, fire, more fire. Eric Osemensa says, Minu, I miss you a lot on the morning show, which I usually enjoyed on my way to the office or court. Hey, what's why you be lawyer? I happened to listen to the new afternoon show on my way from court yesterday, and once again, I felt so proud of you. You are the ultimate radio entertainer or educator at any time of the day and any day of the week. Keep it up. Kumasi today, we are saying, Allah. Patience Adwada says, Andy Power Dosty. Kobe Adichum says, more fire. Haruna Ibrahim says, great man, Kaywa. Andy asked him, how does he feel when he hears his artist on the radio? I think he's mentioned that. You answered that, right?
I feel good.
Yeah. He says he feels very good. Keep your comments coming, and I will read. Oh, I have some more. Jason says, Andy, ask him what inspired him to jump on Miss Right with Black Rasta. Okay. Okay. Survive Process. Hello, Mr. Andy. This Kojo survivor from Suhum Taifa Junction. Kaywa is a legend in the music production. He needs a special treatment in the game. Fully active. Big up to our Eastern region. Biggest producer. Why are you from the Eastern region?
No.
Yeah. As the biggest producer. Okay, Big Chains. Okay. Del Moses says Isaiah 45, verse 71 or verse 7. Okay, verse 7. 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Okay, I think he's referring to the earlier conversation. Jason says, Andy, ask him what inspired. Okay, Miss Right. Yeah, Dixon says, afternoon, Godfather. Please ask him how much he charges for mixing just a song.
Well,
hold on, no voice, no goes through.
Cash, I'm cash. Cash. I do I have to say it?
Oh, I don't mind. GRATM.
Okay.
Anyway, you pay your...
That's the chairman same way.
Oh no, but you pay your taxes.
I do, but So you see, I'm going to leave a number so you can call. When you call and then you want those information, you can get them easily.
What's the number?
Hold on. The number is... Hold on.
Keep your messages coming. 054-884-1039. That's the WhatsApp number. On Facebook at Hitz 1039 FM, at Andy Dosty GH on Facebook, at Andy Dosty on X. Please tweet with the hashtag Afternoon Ride. Do we have it?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
If you want information about some of the things I can't say here.
Okay.
057-223-6625.
Please repeat it.
057-223-6625. Any information you want with regards to music production, you can call this number.
Kofi Stana says, a round of applause for Kaywa for addressing this issue. People think we are worldly. God will punish them. We are all doing one song. Theotimos Nana Echo says, please, Mr. Andy, ask Kaywa about his relationship with Kobe Simple. Now, and was Kobe Simple the first person to have started the record label thing with him? Then also, why Adiza the only song he recorded? This one day. Okay, like you have too many questions. If you can answer, so I update it with the next.
Kobe Simple?
Yes, I think. Did you hear the question? Or
Yeah, Kobe Simple did a song with Sarko there.
Yeah, Adiza. Beautiful song.
Yeah, and then I think he had some few songs also.
With you?
Yeah.
Oh.
But he had to also move on.
Did you sign him?
Yeah, we had. Yeah, my memory is. But he was signed onto the label, but I'm not sure it was like a 5-year contract. It was a short one. Yeah.
And you let him go.
Yeah, he went.
Which artist did you have to renew or sweet talk him to stay upon their exit?
Last Mid.
Yeah. Why?
Well, we did 1 year with when he won MTN Hitz Maker. So when MTN gave him to me, and so we did a 1 year contract. And after 1 year contract, we had finished, and anybody knows me for this. People come around me, and for want of a better word, Charlie Nyemankoyo. So Last Minute was always in the studio when his time had expired. And then he was consistently there. I mean, took care of him, fed him, And then he said, no, let's do, please. Put me back on the label. I can do well and all that. I said, yes. But you see, the other artists on the label were not ready for that because they felt that we don't have too much fans. And you cannot be putting another artist on the label right now. It will worry us. And so I had meetings with them, and they were like, listen, let's just wait. But I just knew what he had. And so, the times you come and show me, Charlie, Papa, I did the song, Charlie. And I said, you cool down, I know what I'm doing. So one day I just called him and I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start doing stuff with you. Record songs. When they are good, we put them out there with my own fans. Okay? So that when we have a hit song, it will be easy for the artist to understand that, listen, he's big now. So when he's coming back on the label, because he has a hit song or something like that. And so he was like, yeah, that's true, let's do it. And then we started. We did about 6 songs or even more. I don't remember. So when he had this hit song, we said, okay, fine, now we are there. Let's just sign you on the label so we can, okay. We did back and forth. There were times I say, he'll come and say, change this on the contract for me. We will change it. Back and forth, we did not sign the contract, But I had done stuff, for him, push songs out there, and the songs were all hits. And you can attest to those kind of hit songs we had. And so he did not end up with a label, and for me, that's fine. And we just move on from there.
But my worry is this. For an artist with such talent,
there are many like that.
Promise, a promising artist, Last Minute, what a talent! You worked with him, spent money on him, or you were investing in the talent, and for a label owner, you did not sign it. You didn't sign a contract.
Yeah. Like I said, there's some mistakes that I did in the past. Okay, clearly this is a big mistake. I wouldn't advise anybody to go on that tangent.
Meanwhile, you have signed contracts with Mr. Drew, Cream, Kimaga, and the rest.
And so, if you listen to what I said before I told you what I did, you would understand me from that perspective.
Were you scared of the boy?
Who?
last meet?
How?
Nani had they?
Maybe I wasn't. I just
But
knew
why?
what he had. Okay? But this is a label that the fact that I'm a label boss doesn't mean I just wake up and do anything I want to do. Good. So I had to, and I don't care whether it's even helped, because I've helped people produce a lot of songs for them. We've even pushed their songs. They were not on my label, and that's fine. So for me, I put in efforts for a lot of people, whether you appreciate, you don't appreciate, I'm fine with that. So for me, like I said, my success is to see somebody like that doing pretty well, period. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like, hey, I put in money, I do, yeah, for job, hey, no. If you think that it's not necessary to be part of this, it still does not negate the fact that I put you out there.
At a point, you wanted to sign a contract with him, but he refused.
So it does not change the narrative that because he refused, I should go and cry.
How did he refuse?
Because I'm sure he felt that there were other opportunities out there. And if for want of a better word, you may also, let me not use you because I can put you on the spot.
Oh,
You won't answer me.
No, why won't I answer you?
So hold on. When we're sitting out there,
I'll tell my truth.
When we're sitting out there, we saw during under 30 years.
Right.
And I was telling my sons that, listen, do you know that there were other stations who have pushed her, bring big money, but she decided, listen, I'm
staying here.
Yeah. So there are people like that. There are still good people like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's the decision of the person whether to stay or not to stay. And if you're not staying, there's nothing I can do about it.
Well, you mentioned you didn't have that money at the time. So if you had seen big money, he could have still gone.
No, if I didn't have that money, how were we able to put out all those songs, shoot all those videos, and make them hit songs? Money went inside. But my point is that if you feel that with everything, weighing all there, for want of a better word, I'm seeing that when I go here, it will help me. I don't have a problem with it at all.
Were you disappointed when he left?
Pretty much, but I said, listen, it is his career, okay? And the best I can do is to still support him from where I stand.
Did you seek any legal counsel?
No.
Really?
No. I mean, initially, I spoke with my lawyer, and then Charlie, but Charlie, do how you don't. Maybe Christo just do.
Okay, but on the songs he had recorded with you, in whose account are they?
Highly spiritual music.
Highly spiritual.
100%.
Does he get any return? Does he get his percentage?
Yes. There were times that we asked him to come sign, because you see, when an artist is no more with you, there is a termination contract that's signed, and that says that once you're not with us, it does not change relationship, because we've put out production, we've put our stuff there. So just come so that you start getting what you're supposed to get. I believe in that. Your royalties, your publishing, all those things are not for me, but for you. Yeah.
They are for the artist.
Yeah. Well, anybody who writes a song, if you write a song, you have a publishing right that right. belongs to you. However, if you wrote it and it's on my platform, I own it. When I spend money on it, I own it. You know what I'm saying? So the label owns it, but publishing is not for the label. His publishing is for him.
Does he get it?
That's for him to go and chase after, because I won't go after your publishing. You, for want of a better word, if I produce for you, okay, we may have to now go and look at our publishing. You go and check. When I did Back On and On, yeah, with Castro. There were times that I thought that he had to go and register so that we will get our, because that money come that inside.
Yeah.
Ha!
Back On or No?
When I went to check, they said it's entered black box.
Oh, no one is picking it out.
Nobody is picking it up.
Oh.
But I thought that Castro had to go and register so that it will affect me. No.
Huh.
You see? So I thought he had to go and register so it will affect me and all, so that we can all. No. Apparently, I could also go directly to a register, because I have a 50% in that.
As a producer.
Yes. And so I was waiting for him. He said, so I say, yeah,
because back in the day, no one really.
I mean, no one. And to me, forget this. When I came, when I understand this, I had full knowledge about this, and I went to check. So Charlie, it's in the
You
black
got
box.
black box. Yee.
They've given it to orphanages.
Yeah. Because it's
Charlie.
been long overdue.
And I took my time with my publisher to look at what really, Charlie, like I'll be rich man. I'm telling you, on just that song. So it's a responsibility, of every artist, producer, etc. to check, work on you. I don't know whether you're looking at your publishing. You need to do that so you know what you're getting. And whether you played something in a song, you whatever you did in every.
Oh, but that one day, me, I had come chop some good money, I know.
Sharp.
Well, recently, I was watching TV and someone had used my song, one of my songs,
Okay.
for the advert. So for the synchronizing deal.
Okay. You get then. So
of course.
So follow after it.
And you some woman, yes, so I see you at the sweetie and you for.
There be you at
My name no
You do some radio. You ma paper something kasakakra.
My name no cry. Me no
You ma
no.
paper something kasakakra. Ma you go enim.
Wow. Listeners, keep your messages coming. Mean Augustine says, Father, sign me. Brandy, check me out. Kaywa will sign you.
Who?
This is your who idiot. This is your who idiot. Hey.
Forgive me, I'm just joking.
Charles J. says, Mr. Andy to the doors. Good afternoon, boss man. Nicholas Lion said, what did last me do? Okay, so they're asking what he did.
He did nothing.
Yes. And one he did no chairman.
He did nothing.
And one he did right.
Don't focus.
Mr. Andy, hey, hold up. It looks like Kaywa is not telling us the whole truth. Let him swear, as you said. Like you are for swear. Yeah.
No, I need to give you a general information. There are some things that I can't tell you.
Really?
And if you know me, there are some things I don't bring it out. And I don't,
Then why are you here? Because here there you.
But did you tell me? Did you tell me if I can't tell everything? You said you are going to interview me.
No, I didn't say that.
Was it the untold story?
So we are
the untold that there's me box submission in America said.
I Yeah. And last week left you again. When he left, he had the biggest bangers at the time.
Yeah.
Do you think you failed with him?
I never. You see, I don't know how. Maybe I sound like a broken record. I never fail when it comes to artists I've put on and are doing well today.
Are you disappointed?
No, I mean, as a human being, from the onset, I am. But now, as I speak to you, I'm the happiest guy. No. When I hear Last Minute productions and songs, I am so excited about. When I signed Last Minute, he was a rapper.
Yeah.
I converted him into singing. So it's a big achievement when it comes to Last Minute.
What came to mind? Why did you decide to switch him?
No, because one of the times I think that we featured Kofi Kinata. Okay, and Kofi Kinata had that vibe. He was able to sing very well, rap very well. And I just knew that Last Minute had even more vocal, abilities than even Kofi Kinata when it comes to singing. So I said, listen, you are going to sing. And initially he was like, I said, no, you will sing. You will sing, And so gradually gave him the, And then when he started singing, he got very excited about singing. He didn't even want to rap again, So yeah, Drew, same way. Drew was a very good dancer. He was not really a good singer.
Last time I saw him, he was dancing in a Guru video.
You see. But now Drew is a great singer. So those are the achievements that, listen, I'm very proud to always say that you were like this, but I helped for you to become like this. It's a great achievement, whether you live or not.
Are all the musicians' catalogs on the highly spiritual
music?
All of them?
Yes, all of them.
Is there any of them that... once you say they are all...
owned by highly spiritual music. It should be established, yeah.
Right, let's establish that.
Thank you.
Good day, Uncle Andy. As a person, me can say music. Me can say. Okay. Good day, Uncle Andy. Personally, I love Kaywa Ruff. I see him as a mentor and a prophet. He's one of the pillars in the industry. Please tell him not to sleep on my superstar from a shaman called Sion Hero Yoshon.
Oh, yeah, he's my church. No, I'm not sleeping on him. Oh, he's
you know him.
Yo, wait, something nice is coming. Yeah, he's in my church.
Sean Hero, your
Hero. Sean Hero.
Oh, okay, Sean Hero. So the guy, okay. Well, we believe he can bring out the best in him. My name is Kazola from Tema. Good afternoon, Mr. Dosty. This is celebrity painter inside. There's no painting celebrities in one day and that's what I assemblies. Kaywa is really a man of God and a highly spiritual indeed. God bless him for accepting Kel's songs back again. And we can't wait for another Krobo story. But he's busy for living highly spiritual there. Before I ask Frank Ejekum. Okay. Call Frank Ejekum. Yeah, squeeze it because we forget story in Angasa. It is true because Kaywa seemed to be playing totals with us.
Let me call Frank and I'm texting him. Frank, be careful what you say.
Kaywa.
Like I'm texting him.
Kaywa.
Frank, check yourself
Kaywa.
Before you wreck
Kaywa.
yourself. I just, you know, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Good afternoon, Mr. Andy. I'm SM Lord or Suhum Shatawale. Please ask him. Now, when will he produce a song for Shatawale? We love his wife. Big house to Ivy Stone, the dancehall queen. Do you have any work with him?
No, I don't. But I think that it's about time because he's such an interesting person. When I call Shatta, we talk about 2-3 hours.
Oh, yeah, usual.
2-3 hours. And then, very deep guy, very correct guy. So I'm just waiting. Maybe I'll do some nice gospel vibe with him. Because he's a strong believer, So, when we started, I told you I was going to do something, and I think that I will put him on.
Have you thought of releasing your own album?
Yes, coming up. It's coming up pretty soon. I'm one who always tries to define what secular music is, and I've said that over and over on many platforms, and I think that is necessary for me to not only say it every time, but also to try and then show it. So there are going to be some songs that's going to come from highly spiritual music, Kaywa, produced by Kaywa, owned by Kaywa, but with other artists. And then...
Are you going to sing?
I'll sing some.
Okay, sing some.
But did you hear Miss Right?
Yes.
Play Miss Right.
Oh, no, I will.
Oh, don't do that.
I remember there was a picture of you, Kwesi Oting, MOG, and I think Joe Metal. And I said, these people... these people must be in a group. There must be a song featuring all of you.
I remember that picture.
And you came out to say, yes, you can even produce it.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh,
you asked me to produce a song for you. That one, and one can once.
We'll do it.
When is it coming out?
Very soon.
Is it going to be a gospel album?
You see, yes, pretty much. If it's Kwesi Oting and then MOG and Joe Metal, you don't
that
expect
one is
it to
gospel,
be
right?
Secular. No, it's going to be a gospel.
Are you going to feature secular artists?
No, so like
non-gospel
there's
artists?
going to be a gospel album, and then there's going to be a secular album, and then let me just keep the surprise out of this for now.
But if you don't put out a gospel album, and for a preacher, Christians will roast you alive. You know that, right?
I'm not concerned about what Christians will do.
Really?
I'm concerned about what Christ says. Listen, when Jesus
you're going to be on the blogs.
No, so
the bloggers will blog. I'm not concerned.
And I love that. One of the things why Jesus was very popular was that they hated him, but he was doing the work. You see, there are many people who talk about me and my ministry and how I do my ministry. Why in my ministry there are people who have dreadlocks, people who have earrings.
Why I didn't know children of God.
Yeah, they do that a lot. They say that a lot. There are people who come privately in my DMs to say that why have you in your church don't let them wear why they, and I said, hey, is it for me to tell them? No, it's for me to preach the word, and it's for me to preach the gospel. You see, unfortunately, we want to preach all manner of messages and leaving the gospel behind. And I speak that not just only on the pulpit also, but when you call yourself a gospel artist and your lyrics is not gospel, I have a problem with that. And so promoting Christ is gospel, speaking about his death, resurrection, and then the benefit of that is gospel. All right. However, Christian artists can also do inspirational songs.
Right.
Christian artists can also do love songs. In the same way, as a preacher, I can preach strongly about gospel, but I can also talk about society, what is happening in the world, and then admonish people to live this kind of life and then to move out of this kind of life. But there's a way to always do it so that people are not condemned, but rather they come to a place, the saving knowledge of Christ. Because you see, the one who brings the salvation is not you, it's the Holy Spirit. So I've gotten that a lot. When I started, people called me charlatan, people called me demon, oh yeah, and I'm talking about major men of God.
Really?
But today they all call me to preach for them.
Wow.
It's normal.
I see.
It's normal.
Finding Christ. When did it start?
It started when I was young. I think I said this on another platform. People think that I'm like there are two forms of people who are in this industry who found Jesus. The popular one, is when they produce music or they've been singing and rapping for a very long time, and God calls them and they meba, emrena song, mebe freo, me frewi,
and they can't bacho God bacho. Oh no! You don't watch a lot of Kumawood movies. If you're watching Jesus film, Jesus, his voice, it echoes. Meba. Mena me kasai. Sorry. Why do they always do that?
I know, right?
Yeah, there is always an effect on God's voice.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa. There's a one thing you make us an echo ni ma no.
So me, unlike that, I was born in the church, and I mean practically born in the church. Not spiritually, practically. My mom delivered me in the church.
Really?
Yes, she was in church when that happened.
Really?
Yeah.
He gave birth to you in the church.
In the church.
I walk sorry.
And at the original one, it was a prophetess. Yeah.
Was there anything the prophetess? Okay, maybe mommy had told you this before. Was there anything they said on you? Because in my case, my mom told me about mine.
Okay.
And and till now we've been looking for that man.
Okay.
We don't even know where he is.
Wow.
And so I believe the things people are told at birth. That's why I'm asking whether this prophetess, this great woman, said something on you.
Yeah.
When you were born.
Guess what?
Does your mom? Okay.
Guess what? This great prophetess is still alive.
Oh, really?
She's in her 90s.
Okay.
Very strong. So yeah, still alive. And I mean, when the time came for me to come out, I came out, and she said, "Ojema war, and then she on a war and then she gave me the name David.
Oh.
And she said, "This one will do music. This one will be a prophet." Okay.
At birth.
Wow. At birth. And so moving forward, so at age 5, I was playing drums in church already. Okay. So I am a church boy before somebody will say, "And I'm some fan no." No. So age 15, I was a music director in church. 15 years.
Wow.
I was directing a lot of choirs.
Did anyone teach you how to play any of the instruments? Do you recall?
When God has anointed you for what He wants you to do, He gives you provision. He can bring you human provision sometimes, but sometimes He Himself will grant you the ability to do it. I play the drums. Nobody told me how to play drums. And even with a keyboard, nobody put my hands on the keyboard to play.
Really?
Nobody. I just listen to people play. Back in school, people playing classical. They'll be sight reading. I just look at them. The next moment, I come and play it. And I even played more, and I improvise on what's, and I remember those times I can record it with a cassette player. So I'll just go and keep listening, lock myself in the piano room. I'll come back and I'll play.
Did you attend any music school?
No, Presec was a music school.
You went to Presec?
Yeah, okay. Presec, So, yeah, playing the trumpet, I saw people playing the trumpet. We were in a brass band in school, and I was the side drummer, And when we go out to play gigs, the trumpeters and the trombonists and stuff, they get more money than us.
Okay.
I said, no, enough is enough. I would change the narrative.
Okay.
Overnight, I was playing trumpet. Overnight.
By force.
So I graduated from playing drums to playing alto on a trumpet. Yeah. So saxophone, everything I have played or I've learned to play, sometimes, most of the time, is by the inspiration of the Holy Spirit. And I play. And by the grace of God, anybody who knows me, even with my production, you know that when I do it well. I am happy to talk about this because I know that it is not by might, it's not by power, it's by the help of God. And so when it comes to those things, I know that there's an external power that helps me.
I see. With all of these, when you decided to visit the devil small, where
in quotes, because that's not the truth. Otherwise, you are the devil's candidate.
That's right. Do you recall some of the naughty moments, those bad times?
With the artist?
No. You as well, we've all been bad boys.
No, but I have not. No, so listen. The point is that I have not been. Sorry, and I'm how I've gone through stages.
Well, that's where we are now.
Yes. I've gone through, and anybody who sits and talks about, no, I'm there, Charlie, me, pure, and no. You go through stages. The Bible says a righteous man will fall. You see, the falling is part of the equation because at the end of the day, rising up is also part of it. So a righteous man will fall 7 times he will rise again. The number 7 is a perfection number, which means that even when you're falling in perfection. So there's a chance for you to always rise up.
Right.
So what surprises God is not the people who fall, because from Adam fell. Adam, who had everything, fell. So everybody who God called him a man after my own heart, even David, fell. But you see, what surprises God is after falling, you don't rise up because there's provision to rise up.
Right.
So that's a journey, the Christian journey, that as you walk with Christ, the tendency for you to fall, it's not like, hey, let me fall, hey, bum, I fall. But you may fall, but when you fall, rise up.
When did you fall?
Oh, we all fall. You want me to tell you my falling?
Oh, but you inspire people. I'm very sure you've told this story at your church before.
No, yeah.
Or you've inspired people with your story.
Tell you.
I mean, I go to places. I remember I came to preach in your church.
Yeah, you did.
And I told my truth. I mean, sometimes you have to tell your truth to inspire people. I go to schools. I mean, people invite me to talk to students, and I tell my truth. Because if you don't do that, how do you inspire people?
No, so you see, so you are saying that when I should say that I smoked.
Well, did you smoke?
I've smoked before.
So if that's what I mean,
and that's just like second. So my point is that
I'll tell you a funny story. I'd gone to excuse me. I'd gone to a school a few months ago and just talking to these kids. So my beard, they were adults were fine, right?
Yeah.
And for some time, my children lived with me.
Okay.
Now, each time I drove them to school, we would have discussions. So we would talk. And I'll be asking them some personal questions. So sometimes I'll ask them, what is it about me you don't like? And they're telling me, oh, Daddy, what is it? Oh, Daddy, sometimes you say you do something, you won't do it. You wait till last minute and then
okay.
Oh, Daddy, the way you shouted at me the other time. So they all have their worries. Then the last one, my last says what she doesn't like is my beard.
Hey.
I asked her why. She says, oh, each time you kiss me, they pierce like thorns. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So soon after dropping them off, we had gone to this school to talk to the children.
Okay.
So I mentioned that, well, my children say they don't like my beard. Should I shave it off? Some of them said yes. Some said no. Why? Oh, you look good. All I heard from one of the children was, oh, crash. Like, who said that? No, because it was funny. I just wanted to know who, and no one owned up. Like, who said that? I said, oh my God, I mean, we've all had some, especially when you are young. There are too many things you do. Charlie, sometimes you sit back and you ask yourself, what at all was I doing?
No. So, like I said, it is what you know that will set you free. So You will know the truth, Jesus said, and the truth you know will set you free. You get to a place where you are imbibed with knowledge, understanding. And the more you receive that knowledge, the more the knowledge of Christ comes into you and then helps you to become a better person. So it is not, I say this in church every time, that the journey with Christ, there are some people who have theirs, boom, and then right there you're going. There are some people who have to go through stages of change. But you see, the Bible calls it perfection. You receive Jesus, yet you need perfection. Yeah, Ephesians says that he that ascended first descended, and then when he gave gifts unto men for the perfection of the saints. And the fivefold ministry is what he was talking about. And these gifts are supposed to perfect people. So you receive Jesus as a Lord and personal Savior, but you need perfection. It's important. You need perfection. So you're getting what I'm saying? It's important that you get the perfection. So you don't, for me, I don't condemn people or speak against people per their mistakes, because today they are this, tomorrow they can be different. If you've listened to the Archbishop a lot of times, he will tell you the kind of things he went through as a person. But today, look at what God has done with him. I mean, countless. So, yeah, perfection is where we are striving to be. But, Paul said, I press on toward the mark of the high calling in Christ Jesus. Go till you get there. And so let me sound a warning to those who also condemn. Condemning is not part of the equation. There's now, therefore, no condemnation for them who are in Christ Jesus. It's very important.
Do you tell your truth?
100%.
Do you have regrets?
Yeah, of course. There are some mistakes you would do that you obviously regret.
What's that one thing you regret so much?
It's not like I don't want to say anything, but I have to think about it. You should have texted me and said, you will talk about your regrets, so that I would think,
Radash,
and then
next time, don't bring this man here. Just want to spoil my program.
Your radio, so what? The Bible says, treat everybody according to their faith, not your faith. So there are some things you will say, and you say it for free, but somebody will listen to it and not understand it. So
how do you tell your truth then, if that's what it is?
But so far, what I've said, I've not told my truth here. Then don't call me again. Don't call me again here. Because I've said my truth. Oh, wow. Hope it's all trending. Not with me.
Me. But you know me so well.
Look at your media people. They are looking for trends. I've not done radio for almost 2 years. So for me, when I was coming, I was like, wow. For a very long time, I don't mean, it's not, do a one-on-one like this. No.
If not for music and for
preaching,
what would you have done?
Farming. I love farming. I think that's one of the things I want to do, is to fish farm or to cattle farm.
Is it too late?
It's not. Oh no, I love to do that. And I think that's that.
Will you have time for that?
Of course. You see, my point is that you should employ people to work, and so there's nothing wrong with that.
Uncle Ebo White asked me a question on radio, and for about an hour I couldn't answer.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you same.
Okay.
What's that one thing your wife wish you would change? This is your M there.
Yeah, it's true. And that's why I couldn't answer.
Yeah.
One thing. Being soft. Sometimes she wants me to hard. Being soft. I think that's...
She wants you to be soft. She thinks you are too hard. She thinks you are too soft.
I accommodate everybody. And sometimes I understand her. Because when I'm biting, I go and cry to her, So she'll tell you, listen, sometimes, for Nancy form with some decisions, and it's very important. And I agree with her.
That's one thing she wants you to change.
Yeah.
What's that one thing she doesn't like about your work?
Work as a producer or what?
I mean, your profession, whatever you do.
She's my number one fan. My wife loves everything I do.
What does she criticize you of?
She thinks that with production, right? Sometimes she thinks because of the potential I have, she sometimes thinks I could go deeper. With production, yeah.
You couldn't go deeper.
Yeah, deeper. Sometimes because most of the songs I do, I play at home, and then sometimes I discuss some of the things I want to do on the song and all that. But when it comes out, you could have done this, and yeah.
Do you have time as a father?
Yeah,
as a husband?
I do.
Aside work?
I do. Oh, I'm a Superman.
Well, some people are very busy with work that they have very little time at home. Yeah,
I am a preacher, and for want of a better word, I have a lot of people under me. I have a lot of people I take care of, so I have time for almost everybody. Yeah.
When you started the church, was it difficult?
It's not easy mentoring people. It's not easy teaching people because where you stand, they are not there yet. So you have to take your time.
Did you go announcing that you started a church and so they should come?
Oh no, I mean those there are many people who, even before church started, people knew that this guy because even before I became who I am today, praying for people already, prophesying to people already. I prophesied to Black Rasta when I was not a pastor. When I was not a prophet, I was a prophet, but I spoke some of the things I told him, and the reason for which he believed some of the things I told him was nobody knew about them. And, I told him about his past and then even told him about
How
his
do you
future.
know about all of that?
It's the Holy Spirit that tells you. And so I tell people that if you don't know, it's like Andy tells me that I live at Community 55. Do I know there's Community 55? Okay, I don't know. Do I have to find out? Yes. If I find out, I will know. So if you don't believe that there is, don't condemn until you find out.
How many members do you have in your church?
We're about 300.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. With prophecy,
Yeah.
I wish I wouldn't go in, but
Go ahead.
okay.
Right. It's
Ebony.
we got to talk about, yes.
I'm sure this is public knowledge, but let me revisit it.
Yes, sir.
Before Ebony died, you gave a prophecy.
I spoke with them personally.
You knew she would crash.
Yes, I remember when there were different stages to this. The first time I saw this in a vision, I texted Ebony, and I spoke
Personally,
yes, and I spoke with Bullet, and I said, "Be careful because." Even before Ebony started as an artist, Bullet brought her to me.
Right, I remember.
Then when they came, and I said, I told Ebony that I'm seeing 6 hit songs, And
you told her you were seeing 6 hit songs?
Yes, and she had them. I told her, about her family, and then, reconciliation with her dad.
Did you already know this?
No, spiritually.
You had never met her?
No. First time she came into my studio.
And you told us you saw her reconnecting with her dad?
Yes, I said reconciliation.
Okay.
Because, you see, fathers have a very strong position when it comes to children.
Right.
You cannot leave your father's umbrella and then think you'll be successful. So I said, go back to your father, whatever it is. Reconcile with him. There are many things I told her from the onset. Even before then, I told Bullet and then Rough and Smooth that they were going to separate, something's going to happen. I told them.
I'm sure he didn't believe it.
Oh no, Bullet, dear. Why?
Why
Bullet does not play with my prophetic word is that he knows that there's nothing I've said that has not happened. So he didn't play with that. So when he got Ebony, he brought her to me.
So when you mentioned about the accident.
So first time I texted Ebony, I told Bullet that she should be careful about this because I'm seeing an accident. And I'm not seeing it. The next time I told them was I said I'm not seeing it in Accra or around this vicinity. I'm seeing it outside of Accra. The next time I was very specific where I told them not to go on the Sunyani that stretch because I saw it there. So they should be very careful. So I remember they had a show And then Bullet said, after they took the money, he asked, "Where's the shoe?" When they said is along that line, he declined it, And so I was very close to Ebony. We were talking on phone every time. There were times we would speak, and personally, I spoke to her about Jesus. Personally, she accepted Jesus as her Lord and personal Savior, And I remember she told me Dr. Lawrence Seth also prayed with her, and then she accepted Christ with, when he talked to her about Christ also. So Ebony, for me, received Jesus, and there were times that some of the things that she did and she didn't want to do, I can't mention them here. Ebony, when she finds herself going to do that, she can call me and say, do you believe that I'm actually going to do this? But I felt I should call you so that when you talk to me, I'll stop. And then, and then she'll call, I say, don't do it, So she became a better person, you get what I'm saying? So, if that answers your question.
If you saw all of these things, what did you do to help her?
I prayed for her. When she passed, I heard a lot of people saying, "Hey, you gave her direction," but I didn't. I prayed for her. But you see, let everybody understand that it is the one who reveals who is able to redeem. No man can bring you redemption. So when I hear prophets beat their chest and say that, be careful about them. Because it is not your doing, it is not your power, it's not your anointing. It is what has been given to you. You cannot boast of anything unless it's given to you from above. So that is what should be established as a prophet. When I often hear those things that, no. And I told my people in church that the anointing on your pastor is not anointing Pro Max. Then the one on you is like small anointing. No, we all are walking with the Holy Spirit.
Were you disappointed or did you feel fulfilled when she died?
Never. Otherwise, the usual norm is to go out there and talk about my prophecies, right? No, I did not. Everything that happened was via phone call and text messages, and I believe I didn't even leak any message. It was Bullet who actually
because I saw it.
Yeah, because he did that because I think they were saying that he had killed her, blah, blah. So he had to do that to tell them that this was foretold, and then there were directions to that effect. Okay, yeah.
Did you question God?
No. How do you question God?
Well, God, you've given me such a talent, or you've given me the gift of revealing what you tell me.
Yes.
God,
and
why?
praying about it, yes.
I trust in your word. God, why?
Yeah.
I mean, people have, I'm sure you have a way of, in humility, speaking to God.
Your question to God should be even in this, let your will be done. Even in this, we give thanks. The Bible says, give thanks to the Lord for all things. In all things, give him thanks, for it is right. So in the good times, you give thanks. Bad times, people don't give thanks when it's bad.
Were you surprised a lot of people were giving prophecies surrounding her death? Because we had seen prophecies from videos. Yeah. I remember there was this guy in white with some white pointed shoe saying that girl, Ebony, she airborne, Obenya accident, and no one can do anything about it. Me, I'm a man of God, me, I'm making. And the way the guy said
I mean, and then what happened? And what did you get out of it?
Well, did you see them?
No, I didn't really have time for all those things.
No, but did you hear or see any of them?
It was after her death that all these things came up, and I saw a lot of them, But my point is that when I saw it, first time I saw it in a dream, I texted, I phoned, and I said, let's pray about it. If there's anybody you want to also go and pray for you, do that, but make sure you are praying. And then you see, prophetic is not just about, I've met him. No, sometimes it goes with the direction. Don't go on that stretch. You get me?
At all.
Cool down until God says that you can go. I remember one of the times that I phoned Ebony and I said, be careful. I said, hey, I deal with a business subitra.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. The business subitra. And I said, and one say, don't do this. And one know. But I'm very glad to tell you this also, that she was very emphatic about some of the things that we talked about and she decided not to do again. And then she'll give me results. I've stopped this one, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing. And she was like, I'm fulfilled, I go to church right now, I'm a happy person, So for me, if you ask me where she is, she's in the bosom of the Lord. Yeah, because she received Jesus as her Lord and personal
Have you
Savior.
given any prophecy to anyone who didn't take you seriously?
Many of them.
And it happened, or it didn't happen?
Well, it happens almost every Sunday, every Friday.
You tell them they go like masa.
Oh yeah. Yeah, many times. There's a guy who came to my studio, and he came with his artist. And then the artist came to tell me that his manager wants to sign him, so he will come and then pay for the studio. I was fine. So the next following day, the artist comes in with the manager, and then we spoke at length, and the guy said, "Okay, I'm going to pay." Okay. So when the guy took out money, he counted money, and he gave me the money. I saw spiritually that the said guy, the artist who has brought his manager to be helped, has taken the manager somewhere.
Eesh.
You see. So, and these things are very difficult to say. And the reason for which a boy took the manager somewhere is that so nobody will have him. So it will be all about him and nobody else, you see. So you can say that the guy had some intention, but yet, he could have just prayed to God, that Lord, let this man have attention on me. So fast forward. Oh, and see, I told the artist that wait for me outside, I'm coming. And I told the manager, listen, be very prayerful because I'm seeing A, B, C, D. I'm seeing things around you now going bad because within that altar be so. He said, Charlie, me these things, I don't want to hear more. I don't believe in these things. I said, fine. I didn't even say that it was the artist though, because I'm very, the prophecy is not able, is not, you don't have to destroy relationship with prophecy. So on a separate note, I called the artist and I said, this is what I saw. I saw you went here, did this. And he said, brah, I do credit. But the reason why I'm here and say, me person like me nya attention, like we nya attention, me nkwana me artist as producing me. Hey. Yeah, and I said, but that is wrong because you see, when you did that, you took him there. Unfortunately for you, you had a very clean mindset. But as you took him there, something else has happened to him. So first thing, you have to be very honest with him. Tell him the truth. I said, tell him. I said, okay, you know what we'll do? I'll call both of you and I will tell him. I said, okay, that's fine.
Really?
Yeah. I said, so once we can deal with it, that's fine. I called both of them and I said, listen, this and this and this. And even that one, I quoted it because I like I said, relationship. The manager said, oh, Masa, I said, the boy is here. Oh. The boy is confessing to you as you, boss, less than 3 months. The guy lost his wife, lost his 3 cars. No, tanker.
Right.
Tanker 2 share at the same time. What to be that?
Wow.
Yes. Later on, when things were going down, he felt very ill. The guy was going down. Now, he actually went to TB Joshua and the rest. He went round because he was not getting results. He came to me and I said, let's pray and trust God for what he would do. We prayed. We trusted God. As I'm talking to you right now, things are better. You see? Yeah. He's at a Temaport.
Listeners, we've had a very good conversation.
Thank you for saying that. Very good one.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Maybe you did not, but I really. Manity, good afternoon to you, Manity. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are not gone yet. Yeah, we're still live on Facebook. Let me quickly read some few comments and we will end it. Charlie Castro, it's been some years since we lost Castro. And
my dear brother.
Yes. Do you still have some of his unreleased songs?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
What are you doing about it?
No, I can't do anything about it until the family says that, listen.
Have you spoken to the family?
No, I think that along the line, I remember Davido, he had one song with Davido and then...
Castro had a song with Davido.
Hey,
okay.
Massive song. So
right.
And
in this case, will you revisit and reproduce them because of modernity?
Of course.
Right.
But you see, that production is wild. You get me? Yeah,
Could it not be that because you've listened to it over and over?
No. So I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
It's wild. And every time I visit it, I add some things. So, it's
you keep updating.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah. Yeah, that song is there. I mean, a couple of songs he did with Timaya, I did with Davido. I mean, yeah, he has a catalog.
So what are you waiting for?
I can't just do anything on my own accord.
Yeah, but I think you have to speak with the family again.
I think
children are
that
there.
I should do that, and let's see.
Then you can also get your share as a producer. Davido to go get something small.
Yes.
Now that he's dashing $5,000 to people.
Well, we can go take one on.
Kwesi Kakapo says, Kaywa, the keyboard god man, get vibes. Yeah, Alam Chris says, Andy, is he the one who produced Never Stay Down by Yalberg?
Yeah.
Or the bed bugs in the studio made Yalberg go somewhere else? Okay. Fella.
Bed bugs, man.
They say your studio has bed bugs.
I remember what broke me down is when Kojo called and said, who's studio bed bugs because some of it's now.
Hey, I know the Supremo and stuff.
And my mom actually came and opened the door. And he didn't spray her.
Oh.
The guy had to say something to,
to break you down.
Yeah.
Was that the only thing you had heard that broke you down?
Yeah. Really broke me down because, if you know my studio right now, you know that I took my time to build it.
Right.
So I had put my studio on hold because I wanted to put money in artists. So my studio was like a white elephant for about 6 years, standing there like that. And I was just pumping money in artists, pumping money. So at the same time, doing that, this guy comes to say this. So the motivation was to put money and then finish the studio.
Right.
And today we have a very brilliant and very powerful studio.
So I think that it was good he said that. Wisdom Akwesi said, too talented, my mentor, very powerful man of God. Banner Richard says, good afternoon, Mr. Andy. I'm SM Lord. Okay, I think I read that one. Me and Augustine says, Brandy, I have a couple of songs playing on your station. Good songs too. Free My Soul, Masharita, and more. Check them out when you get a chance. I really want to meet you, boss. Okay, Ade. Adog says, that one song Kaywa produced, Niso featuring I Want Be Classic. That Zugzi Kisumba Feel Charlie. That song, anytime I hear, I shout Kaywa. Pedro Poa Martina Cruz says, is watching the show live and clear inside Indianapolis, Kumasi, Tanoso, Kwesi Kakapo says, okay, I read that one. Because he says he's listening from a shaman. Big ups to you, Mr. Andy, the power Dosty, and the highly spiritual boss, Kaywa. Papa also about my Felix Brandy. The question is, did Ebony listen to what the man of God said? Did she pray? God bless you, Kaywa. If you answer that quickly before we wrap up.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. I'm sure she... I won't say... I mean, you see, you don't... I'm sure she did. Because I personally also prayed with her. So I'm sure she did, But what she did not perhaps do was to go on that stretch. So, yeah.
Kaywa, thank you very much for coming.
Welcome,
I've enjoyed every bit of
really
the
have also.
program.
When are you coming to preach for us?
Again?
Yes.
Oh, I'll come anytime you invite me. Guys, Kaywa has a celebrity session, celebrity church he does. It's called a Pigeon Service.
Yeah,
when is the next Pigeon Service?
We braked for a while because we're moving out of our old place.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, we have a very, very beautiful
So what, you've moved
setup.
from where I came to?
Oh, no, now when you come to this new place, you'll love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but I loved it. I mean, although cute,
But this one is more cuter.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
believe you. I believe you.
So we're going to bring you up very soon for the Pigeon Service. We talk
Okay.
only, we preach, sing, preach, prophesy in Pigeon.
Charlie, guys, you guys, no, you guys have to be in that service.
Yeah.
Look, it was an awesome experience. Unfortunately, that night I had to leave for TV.
I know, right?
And still, I had to go and hey.
Yeah, we've had
God
DJ
bless
Black.
me.
We've had DJ Black. We've had
DJ Black went to preach.
Yeah, he came to preach.
That day.
Sure.
Did you get 10 tables there?
Yeah, he actually did something on the 10 tables and then
Okay.
he preached. Also, Hammer came, preached. Who again? Wendy Shea has been there to preach. Charlie, all one of people.
No. I see. Oh my God! Let me say this quickly since you are here. Reverend Azigiza Jr.
Wow.
Azigiza invited me to come. I told him I had an engagement. His 55th birthday Thanksgiving is on Sunday at his church. Right. So guys, let's meet at Citizen Fellowship Church, Community 18 Junction, opposite Allied Oil.
We are going.
Yeah.
We are going to be there.
I told him I cannot make it, but from the look of things.
Before they there.
Yeah, me too. I went there and I preached. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Word.
Too much.
Word.
Kaywa, thank you very
Welcome.
much.
This is Hitz.